All right, folks, welcome to Nighttime Affirmations. I'm gonna go ahead and get this started here. All right, folks, welcome to Nighttime Affirmations. It looks like I've got something in my mustache and in my beard. We'll get started right after this. All right, we're back for nighttime daily affirmations. This is how we program our subconscious mind into working for us even while we sleep tonight, even as we go into rest for the night. This is how we program ourselves into our goodness. We remind ourselves of the highest quality of ourselves. Thank you to everybody joining over on the multiple Facebook channels and also the Instagrams tonight. Thank you for coming back to tonight's affirmations. The affirmations don't change, the energy we bring changes. And so, as we always do, make sure that when you're saying the affirmation, the first time that you are saying it in your head, figuring out if you agree or disagree, and then dropping down into your heart center. Okay? That will help you remember who you truly are. A lot of people will try to put you, society at large tries to put you in a situation where you may feel that you're weak. I have identities in the world that make people feel just on sight or make them think on sight that I am the lesser. But no, I'm confident, I'm strong, I'm worthy of having the life that I desire. I'm worthy of having the dreams that I desire. Me having these affirmations to fall back on daily, hourly, moment by moment, minute by minute. These are the things that are helping me become more of my truest self. And it's helping me actually to have a backbone in life. I'm a person who surrendered my backbone over many years ago to religion. And now falling in love with affirmations, the gift of positive affirmation, and loving myself enough, caring for myself enough to affirm positive affirmations over myself daily, that is becoming the magic that's allowing me to stand up for what I really want, not the things that I don't want. Today, my question for you all as we get started is, what is your heart saying yes to? What is your heart saying yes to? As we move this week into self-love and reflection and peace, what is your heart saying a giant yes to? Only move forward into the things that your heart is saying a giant yes to. If you don't have a giant yes or peace in your heart, start to renegotiate how to live. Like someone told me in yesterday's live streams, one of the trolls was like, "Shut up and reflect." I'm like, yo, what a good advice you gave me. I don't think you gave it in the ways that I don't think you gave it in the energy that I was expecting, but what a wonderful thing it is to shut up and reflect, to contemplate self-love, self-care, and self-worth. I know this is something that a lot of people don't want to talk about all the time, but it's really helping me to heal, to focus on self-care, self-love, and my self-worth. And so every time we gather, whether it's earlier in the day, because we do a session earlier in the day of affirmations, or if we gather at night, it's all about self-love, self-care, and coming back into your self-worth. These are things that I need in order to make it through the valley of the shadow of doubt in my life. And so instead of just sitting here and reading the affirmations to myself, it is my calling to go onto live streams and to share affirmations with people and to help them perhaps step into their self-love self-worth, and self-care. Today's affirmation is I speak, because it's Throat Thursdays. We are opening our throat chakra. We started on Sunday with our root chakra, and now we're moving up through our energetic system, and we've landed today at the voice. And the affirmation of the throat chakra, where the voice resides for a lot of people, is I speak. I speak life. I speak love. I speak positivity. Remember, what you speak is what you are attracting. What you speak is what comes true. That's why earlier in the live stream over on Instagram, I told a person who was using the P word for procrastination, stop saying I am a procrastinator and just say I am a person who gets things done. If you change that little vibration from I am a procrastinator, this person came in bold, like a badge of honor. I'm a procrastinator. I just don't ever get things done on time. If that's something that you're affirming over yourself every day, you're programming your subconscious mind into really believing that you're a procrastinator. Stop speaking that way over yourself, please, especially in my presence. Say, I am a person who gets the job done. I am capable. I am perfect. I am whole and complete exactly as I am. And I have everything I need right now to get my personal dream manifested. What a wonderful revelation. To be the kind of person who feels capable. Not I'm a procrastinator, I'm capable. The throat chakra is all about communication and clarity and speaking from a place of truth and wellness. A lot of the people that I work with in my personal life and in my emerging coaching practice, they are really stuck in their throat. They are afraid of disappointing people. They are afraid of looking weird. I coach people who have shot at people in full war, but they are afraid to say, I am enough. And so what the throat chakra does, and focusing on it on Throat Thursdays, which is not as scandalous as it sounds, but focusing on your throat chakra allows you to speak with more power, more clarity, more conviction from a place of truth and wellness. I didn't talk about this on the earlier live stream where we were going through our affirmations, but today's Kwanzaa theme in the 365 days of Kwanzaa that we do here is Nia. Nia is focusing on your purpose. What do you feel you've been called to in life? What is your purpose? This reminds me of a story where I was going to print off some flyers for my singing in New York City when I was living there full time. And I asked the young lady behind the counter at the Staples, I said, what lights you up? What's your purpose? And her eyes completely glazed over. It was like I had asked her where the flying spaghetti monster was. She was just kind of like, what? I was like, what's your purpose? Like, what's your why? Why do you get up in the morning? What's your reason for living? I'll never forget her perplexed look. And I didn't take the time, because it's not my business, to tell her, yo, you know, your why matters in this life. Your reason for being, your reason for living, your reason for loving, your reason for sharing. Your purpose matters. Let me talk a little bit about what it means to have your throat chakra out of balance. I've been practicing with my throat chakra as a vocal performer for the last 25 years, and so I have a little bit of expertise in what it means to have an open throat chakra. When your throat chakra, or your ability to speak, is out of balance, it will lead you to move in ways of manipulation instead of proper communications. It will also have you in spaces where people can manipulate you instead of properly and maturely communicate. Another way in which your throat chakra can be imbalanced is that you can't speak up for yourself to people who you deem to be in a position of authority. In the earlier live stream today, in the daytime daily affirmation session, I talked about how my dad would often take my voice away from me. I had no say on what I could do. It was my way or else. When you have an imbalanced throat chakra, you can't speak up for yourself. You can't speak to those in authority. You can't say a high quality no. And I'm going to stop for 1 second just to talk briefly about what a high quality no is and what a high quality yes is. There's a difference between a high quality no and a high quality yes. Sometimes you're saying no to people just because you don't feel like it, or, in a feeling space, right? You just don't feel like it. There are other times when you are called to say no to a situation where it is a high quality no. I'm talking about a time when you put your king or queen crown on and you say, no, this does not work for me. This does not fulfill my purpose. This does not make me feel good about the direction in which these things are going. So instead of me giving you a get out of here no, I give you a high quality no from the center of my soul. I give you a high quality no saying, yo, you're loved and lovable. You've always been loved and lovable. You're always going to be loved and lovable, but I just simply have to give you a high quality no. Also, there's a high quality yes. When your soul really, really is resonating with the person, place, or event, the things you're doing, you're able from your throat chakra, your seat of communication, to say yes. My soul says yes. My heart says yes. My mind says yes. I really, really want this. And so you're able to give that high quality yes. These things are important because if you don't move in a way where you're able to give a high quality yes or no, you'll have problems with authority. You won't be able to tell your boss that they're overbearing on you. A lot of people are walking away worked to the bone in their jobs because they haven't figured out a way to speak up to those in authority in a high quality yes or no kind of situation. Maybe you've had parents like mine who said it's my way or the highway. And because you were afraid of the highway, you didn't speak up. People who are imbalanced in their throat chakra also are scared of judgment, rejection, and silence. You'd be surprised how many people I experience who are scared of silence. These are the kinds of people, when you're in conversation with them, they have to fill the air with words, what I call word salad, right? They are always talking about things. Doesn't matter if the things are good. Doesn't matter if the things are lovely. Doesn't matter if the things are what am I trying to say? It doesn't matter if the things are prospering the people. They just have something to say about everything. I once went on a date in Central Park, and the date would just not shut up. And I asked him, I said, it's a beautiful scene here. I love everything I'm witnessing. Would you mind if we just sat here for a moment and were quiet? And he looked at me like I had 3 horns on my head. Like, why would you want to just be still and be quiet? When you're imbalanced in your throat chakra or your ability to communicate, you have a hard time dealing with judgment, rejection, and silence. I want you to know today that silence is a gift. When you are silent, spirit can speak to you. When you're silent, love can speak to you. When you are still, your heart will reveal to you the truth of your situation. Be still and know that I am. You can fill in the blank with whatever you want to fill in blank. I would say be still and know that I am God, but for the people who don't believe in God, you just have to be still too. There's nothing wrong, no matter what you believe in just simply being still. But when you're unbalanced, you're scared of the judgment from yourself and other people. You're scared of the rejection from yourself and other people. And you're scared of silence. Remember, I only get 1 or 2 views here because I'm not necessarily popular at the lunch table of life. It's fine. I'm not scared of judgment. I'm not scared of rejection. And I'm not scared of silence because I know that higher power has sent me to speak the things I say. Every day I pray, Spirit, where would you have me go? What would you have me do? What would you have me say? And to whom? Where would you have me go? What would you have me do? What would you have me say? And to whom? And whoever peppers through the internet in that moment, that's my assignment. Where would you have me go? What would you have me do? What would you have me say? And to whom? And those answers always magically show up. Even if there's 0 people. Here's what I know. For those of you who are wanting to live stream and put your magic out into the world, what I know is that people are always watching me. They pretend like they're not watching me, but people are always watching me. I'm a shining marble in the universe. I'm a child of the Most High. I'm a gift from God. So they're always watching for my sparkly bits. Even if they don't watch in real time, they eventually come back. The algorithm and the analytics tell me they're not watching you right now, but they're watching you later. How do you want your light to shine? When your throat chakra is open in the ways that mine is, you're able to articulate your thoughts and feelings clearly. You never have to wonder what Dr. Flo is feeling about life because he'll tell you directly because he's been praying over his throat chakra. I've been praying over my throat chakra to be able to articulate my thoughts and feelings in a way that properly represent the love that I have in my heart. This is important. If you're a person who gets fumbled on your words or you get quickly turned around, I work with people all the time who are just like, I would love to speak, but I'm afraid that I'm not going to say it the right way. When you are aligned in your throat chakra, when you've allowed your root chakra and your sacral chakra and your solar plexus, we've been moving up this week, when you allow everything to come into a kundalini balance within you, by the time you get up to your throat chakra, you are grounded. Remember, we've been grounding ourselves all week. The whole top of the week started with grounding. If you've been grounding yourself on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then standing in the mountaintop of your experience in the center of yourself on Wednesday, by the time you get to Thursday in the throat, because you've been grounded and seated and rooted in your place of power, you're able to articulate clearly your thoughts and feelings to the world. There's no one to fear. There's nothing to prove. There's nothing to protect. There's nothing to hide. There's nothing to defend because you're open. You're speaking with integrity. You're asking the right questions. And I will say this briefly. Sometimes a properly asked question, a properly asked question will get you all the details that you need to know about your situation. Usually, throwing more explanations or more personal answers at the situation is not what's necessary. What I'm finding over the last few weeks is that if I ask the right questions and I let the abundance of the person's heart speak, I have the answers I need. Remember, the person who's asking the questions is the person in power. So arm yourself, folks, with questions. And then ask them boldly and trust the answers you receive. I asked very clear questions. I got very clear answers. And then Spirit told me how to direct my path. Is this making sense, folks? So sometimes you don't need to say so much in life. You just need to be still and know. And then as Spirit reveals the right questions to you, just ask, what is your intention here? That's my favorite question to ask people. What is your intention here? And then just let them go. Just step back, be quiet, and just let them talk. And the more they talk, the more you start seeing the abundance of their heart. There's a mystical, spiritual, scriptural text that says, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. And so, if you just let people talk to you, see, you all only see me when I come out here to do my work. You only see me when I come out here to do my assignment. So a lot of you think I'm talkative. I'm not really that talkative. I'm actually an introvert. And so because I'm an introvert, I do way more listening than speaking, because I want to hear what Spirit is trying to say. I want to see what these humans are trying to say. I want to see the true nature of their hearts. And if you sit back long enough, people will reveal the true nature of their hearts to you. When you are aligned with your throat chakra, you also trust your intuition. This is a big thing that nobody wants to talk about. Earlier and today, I was talking about the sexual assault in my life and the harmful things that have happened to me, and how the majority of the harmful things that have happened to me in my life have been a direct result of me not trusting my intuition. Spirit told me to take the left-hand turn. I took the right-hand turn instead. Now, because I'm human, I'm going to check my beans. Thank you so much for allowing me to be human. It feels good to be human. So when you are balanced in your intuition and balanced in your throat chakra, you know exactly which way to take in your life. You can shake your life like a magic 8-ball and say, Spirit, show me if I should proceed with this. And if there's a check in your spirit that says, don't you dare go there, listen to that. And trust that you'll be okay no matter what. Trust that power. Trust the power of your intuition. Remember, your mind and your eyes and your nose and your feeling receptors in your body and all of your senses, including your spiritual senses, are taking in all this information. And it's trying to work everything out for your highest good. Your body system, your feeling center, your emotional seat is always on your side. It will tell you what's for you and what's not for you. When you are aligned in your throat chakra, you also operate in extreme discernment. That goes back to intuition. You're able to see who's for you, who's against you. You can see who's supporting you and who's going to let you stumble and fall. And once again, when you are aligned with your throat chakra, you're good at being quiet. Watch me be quiet. So today we focus in gratitude on what it means to have an open throat chakra, the power of the word, the power of speaking out of the abundance of the heart. We are grateful to be able to speak love, to speak power, and to speak sound mind. We're grateful to come home to ourselves. We're grateful to be still and know. All right, find a comfortable seat inside of yourself, even if you're moving in a car right now, and I hope that you're not driving if you're with me. We're going to now do our heart affirmations, and we're also going to do our anti-capitalist affirmations. Poppy Water's giving readings in the other room, and I'm doing my affirmations, and so the house is just full of a lot of healing energy right now, and I'm really, really grateful for that today. We're learning to speak up for what we want in life. We're learning to say, I'm a healer. I must speak healing. I must show up for these things. Anyway, clearing our hearts of all the junk of the day, we now affirm that I honor my truth. I honor my truth. I have everything that I need. I have everything that I need. I am enough. I am enough. I am grateful. I am grateful. I choose to go with the flow. I choose to go with the flow. Now remember, you may not need these affirmations right now, but we're programming our subconscious mind in the back of the filing cabinet that if we ever fall on rough times and we find ourselves forcing the stroke of life, forcing things to happen, making things happen, if you find yourself in a space where you feel like you need to make something happen and it's giving you anxiety, you go, oh. I remember my positive affirmations. I choose to go with the flow. I am confident. I am confident. I am present. I am present. I am supported. I am supported. I am worthy. I am worthy. Here's one of my favorite ones. I stop here every day on this one. I let go of what does not serve me. I live by this one, y'all. I don't care what it is, who it is, when it is. I let go of what does not serve me. I am very quick to go, this is no longer serving me, it's gotta go. And then I trust God as my supply to meet the need. And has Spirit ever failed me yet? Not one moment. Not one moment has Spirit ever failed me. Spirit ain't gonna start now failing me. Spirit ain't gonna start failing me now. Welcome to the party. Spirit ain't gonna start failing me now. So I can let go of what does not serve me. A lot of people are walking around very heavy in life. A lot of my depression and oppression in life comes about and came about because I'm carrying things that no longer serve me. I let go of what does not serve me. That includes yesterday. There are people that I engage with every day who tell me the sob stories of things that happened to them 20 years ago. I'm like, isn't that heavy? Isn't that heavy to carry things that are 20 years old? The past is over. It can't touch me anymore. It may have rained yesterday, but it ain't raining today. I let go of what does not serve me. Well, it's been raining all week and the sun hasn't come out. But what if the sun is actually out today? What if there's a new blessing on the horizon and you're just not seeing it because you're holding on. So I let go of what does not serve me. I am strong. I am strong. I am patient. I am patient. This goes back to when we talked about being quiet. If you're quiet and you're patient, Spirit will reveal everyone's motives and intentions around you very, I almost said very clearly, but very clearly. I trust the process. I trust the process. I love myself. I love myself. I dare you to find a mirror today and look yourself right in the mirror or the camera and say, you know what? I love myself. Even with my glasses being tilted, I love me. I love myself. Affirm in the mirror for 30 days that you love yourself and your life will dramatically change. I'm not even the same person I was anymore since I started truly loving myself. Now, you can tell the difference between a person who is faking that they love themselves and a person that really loves themselves. If you are a person who truly loves yourself, you can tell when someone's using clothes and money and positioning of power and control in order to love themselves. You can just tell it. A person who truly loves himself, it's a felt kind of vibration. I don't have a lot of friends sometimes around me because I truly love myself. And in order for me to even vibe with them, I would have to love myself less. That's very dangerous, folks. If you have people in your life who are asking you to love yourself less or to water down who you are in order to be in their presence or to match their energy, which may not be an energy of self-love and self-worth, be careful. I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. Once that's spoken with truth, you are dangerous because you can't be manipulated by people when you love yourself. You can't be controlled by people when you love yourself. You can't go along just to get along if you love yourself. If you love yourself, you take the time to recognize what's real for me, what's true for me. And because I love myself, I can figure out a way to meet my needs because I love myself. I'm not going to go along just to get along. I love myself, and people who love themselves move differently in the world. I am doing my best. I am doing my best. I respect my journey. I respect my journey. Here's another one of my favorites. I choose to find happiness. I choose to find happiness. I love the people who come into my streams to see if I'm still breathing or not. Yep, still breathing, still on my assignment. It's like a little bit of a, is he still doing what he does? Yep. I love myself. I respect my journey. I choose to find happiness. I think it's fantastic that we have all of this technology and lights and things in order to be able to be and share love. Why would I not share love? I don't understand why everybody isn't going live for love. Why is everyone not taking an hour or two out of their days to go live for love? We're worthy of it, right? But to everybody who's just stopping through, I'm still alive. The beard is still all over the place. And I love myself today more than ever before. I actually love myself more today than I did yesterday. For I am rich. I am rich. I am abundant. I am abundant. Thank you, God, in me. Thank you, God, in me. Thank you, God, in me. We're now going to program ourselves into anti-capitalistic behaviors because it is the money and the money chase that is actually poisoning many of our wells. I've seen this firsthand in the last 3 weeks of my life. I won't get into the stories of it because the people in my life say that they get embarrassed when I tell their business on live streams. But I want you to know, and you can ask me privately in the DMs and I'll tell you everything. I've been challenged in the last 3 weeks in capitalistic behaviors. Being pushed and pulled around for money. And so I'm having to decolonize my thoughts personally around money. I'm having to come home with what's real for me. Love is what's real for me. Love is what's real for me. Money ain't real for me. Do I need it to eat and to exist and to thrive and live? Sure. But will I disrupt my peace for it? Absolutely not. And I've been programming my mind outside of the paper chase. Will I do work in exchange for this energy called money to meet my needs? Absolutely. High quality, yes. Will I do it in a way that does not honor my soul? High quality, nope. I'm allowed to spend my time creating things even if they're not beautiful. I'm allowed to spend my time creating things even if they're not beautiful. There's no such thing as a real job. All forms of work are real and valid. There's no such thing as a real job. All forms of work are real and valid. There is nothing that I need to accomplish to be worthy. I am already worthy. This is the stuff that you can't get people to. You can't lose with the stuff I use. My bank account is on fumes and I still feel so full in my heart because I hang around in this energy and vibration. So if you're here for a little bit or a lot of bit tonight and you're hanging in this vibration, it's because you're trying to hitch your wagon to something higher. There's nothing that I need to accomplish to be worthy. I don't need likes. I don't need follows. I don't need streams. I am already worthy. That's a very freeing place. Now, would I like to play in the sandbox with other people who vibe at this level? Yes. Have I found those people yet? In mass? No. Most of the people around me and family and friends don't come to my lives because they don't vibe at the level of worthiness. That's a very, very tough pill to swallow. But I can't keep people around because I'm talking about worthiness and people want to gossip. Doing nothing is good for my soul. Doing nothing is good for my soul. I'm not defined by what I produce. I'm not defined by what I produce. My worth cannot be measured by my paycheck, my job title, or a list of professional and academic achievements. This is why I don't get into pissing contests with people about where they went to school and all of these accolades, because my worth cannot be measured by my paycheck, my job title, or a list of professional or academic achievements. I do not need to monetize my hobbies. It's enough to spend time doing something I love. I do not need to monetize my hobbies. It is enough to spend time doing something I love. I will not let society decide what success looks like. I can define what successful life looks like for me. I will not let society decide what success looks like. I can define what successful life looks like for me. I can decide for me. So if you made it this far in tonight's session, congratulations, because you're able to sit in the presence of excellence. You're able to sit in the presence of love. You're able to be still and know, and you're willing to decolonize your thought and your mind around negative things. A lot of people ask me, how are you so calm in the presence of nonsense? I meditate. Oh, I can't meditate. I can't sit still for that long. Well, we're going to have to figure that out, beloveds, because being still is where you find the truth of who you are. Being able to be present and sit in that love energy is magic. The true magic is in being still and understanding that all is well. All is well. Everything is working out for my highest good, and out of this situation, only good can come, and I am safe. All is well. All is well. Everything is working out for my highest good, and out of this situation, good must rise, and I am safe. All is well. All is well. Everything is working out for my highest good, and out of this situation, only good can come, and I am safe. All is well. All is well. Everything is working out for my highest good, and out of this situation, only good must come, and I am safe. And why must good come? Because I say so. And words have power. Maya Angelou would say that words get in your clothes and in your hair and on the walls. And so what you're speaking is what's going to manifest for you. Do not let any of these people pull you off of your assignment. Speak life. Speak what you want. Do what you got to do for love. It's important. I'm going to pause for a moment to hold for the comments of the people who are not here. And I'm not lamenting about the people who are not here. I'm just making a note. Because even the mystical Jesus said, could you not tarry for a night? And so I'm just holding space in my present and in my future for those who are willing and able to be still and amplify their magic higher. And I know that these humans are out there and exist for me and to me. They don't necessarily live on my block, and they don't necessarily operate in the areas I am right now, but the law of attraction is bringing those who believe in high vibrations towards me. I will not rot on the vine. Goodness is looking for me. I will not rot on the vine. Goodness is looking to pluck me. I will not rot on the vine. Goodness is looking to pluck me. Stay woke. Okay? May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be free of all suffering. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be free of all suffering. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be free of all suffering. And may love hold you in its big, 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 big hands. I love y'all. Know that you're loved and lovable. Know that you've always been loved and lovable. And you're always going to be loved and lovable for the rest of your life. And no one can change that. No one. May God bless you. May love bless you. And may heaven smile upon you. As above, so below. As above, so below. Take care.